Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here. It is July 8th. This is the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine, and this is your weekend events update. I believe that is 2 weeks in a row back on track, back in the saddle. I know, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for all of us. But I used to do this all the time. I used to could have the time, and then when spring and summertime hit, man, I'm telling you what, I've just been busy, man. I've been busy here and there, everywhere, man. There's all kinds of events going on, and that's a beautiful thing, honestly, man. There is so much going on. I mean, you could go out every single night of the week. There's gonna be a bike night. The weekends, forget about it. There's stuff everywhere, man. And that's kind of the life that we live, man. So the deal is, it's Wednesday, man. So it'll start. It's time. We're almost over our holiday weekend hangover, man. You're back at it. You're trying to get some things done, and it's Wednesday. It is time to start talking about next weekend. Before we get there, we need to talk about this upcoming magazine, and when we do that, we've got to be identified. So let's check us out, guys, real quick, and we'll get this new magazine propped up on here and talk about it real quick.
Hey, good morning, y'all. It's Jerry from Law Tigers, North Carolina's motorcycle injury attorneys. You are checking out the Full Throttle event update.
Oh, and we're back. We're back at it, guys. All new kinds of tricks and stuff going on here in the Full Throttle Magazine studio. This month's magazine, the July issue, man, is on the street. Spent all of the first weekend of July delivering magazines all across North and South Carolina, man. All of our salespeople, everything like that, they should have them. They should technically be in the store. If you're looking for them, they should be in the store. And this month, we are featuring our friends at Doghouse Harley Davidson in Rock Hill, South Carolina, who are reminding you that it's worth a trip to the Doghouse, man. And I'm telling you what, those are the managers right there. Justin is the general manager in the center. We got Marley, who is a finance manager and marketing manager as well, on the left side of the screen there, and Jay, who is the sales manager, on the right hand part of the screen. Behind them, man, these two beautiful custom painted 2026 motorcycles, man, Street Glide and Road Glide, with Justin's vision of his paint scheme that he got painted. I believe they did Hampton Designs on that one, man. Very cool bike. Those bikes are on the showroom floor in Rock Hill at Doghouse, and they're looking for owners, man. So make sure you guys stop by, check them out. Of course, they've got the rest of everything else you've ever needed if you're a Harley Davidson fan: clothes, accessories, dog accessories, everything. And then they have big weekends all the time, man, with all the Doghouse Divas. Any day of the week, man, you can stop by there. There's Doghouse Divas. They just did the bikini contest. There's just something always shaking over at the Doghouse. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you pick up a magazine, man, while you're there. 10,000 copies delivered every single month, dating all the way back to August of 1998, which, by the way, makes August our 28th anniversary, man. Really, really pleased about that. But like I said, print magazine in the hand, flip the pages, all kinds of cool stuff going on in this month's magazine as well. Two motorcycle features, including the Carolina Biker Lawyers Centerfold, which is also part of their 12-month hanging calendar. If you got one of those on your wall, I've got one on my wall. You should too. Those are also the centerfold photos. We are also featuring Jason Bullard's monster trike in this issue, man. I'm not sure if you've seen this thing around, but this is one of our North Carolina boys. Hand built a hand built a trike with two dual Yamaha engines hanging off the thing, man. It is super duper cool. And like I said, hand built, man, from the frame to the transmissions to make those things work together, all the way through. Painted it himself. It was beautiful. He was gonna unveil this thing at the Greensboro Bike Show in January when we had Snowmageddon. Didn't have the event, so I had to go out there and check this thing out for myself, man. It is absolutely amazing. So pick that up. Also, inside this issue, we got the stunt report, man. Something new that we started last month, featuring the stunt riders in our area. Very, very cool stuff. Some cool pictures, some bio information on those riders. Make sure you pick up a copy. And then, of course, tons of bike show coverage, man. Poker run coverage, event coverage from up and down the Myrtle Beach bike shows are in there. Cool stuff, man. So make sure you get out there and pick up your copy of the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine. Because what the hell else are you going to do if you're sitting on the toilet or on the bar stool, or, man, you need a good magazine to read, man. This is the way bikers do it, and they've been doing it for ages. Keep that going. So we got an eventful a week end full of events. Like I said, back in the saddle, trying to get back used to this stuff that we can talk about. And now here's the deal. All these events are in the magazine. If you pick up the magazine, you don't have to listen to all this rambling. You can pick up the magazine and you can read it there for yourself, have it in your backpack, put it in your saddlebags, wherever you carry your stuff, man. That's where it should be. Otherwise, you can look stuff up on our website, fullthrottlemagazine.com. The website looks a lot like this, and if you scroll down on it, you'll see the issue, you'll see all that stuff like that, and you can sign up for our weekend events e-blasts. You can get a text or email right there, or hell, man, just check out the cruising calendar for all these events. I'm going to decline that. I've already accepted those. All kinds of events. Look, all the way down into December, man. We've got you covered. If you're looking for events, look no further, man. Don't go searching for events. We've got them. They're in the magazine. They're online. They're in the email blast. They're in the text blast. And now, look, if you want to get your event in the cruising calendar, you can do that easily. Just email it to us, message it to us, pigeon mail it to us, do whatever you want to, man. We will get that stuff. Some exceptions, of course, but we'll get those events in the cruising calendar for you. That was what the magazine was built around in 1998. All right, let's talk about events here in just 1 second. Like I said, new tricks, new things. You got to use them all.
Hey guys, this is Jay with Left Lane Syndicate. You're watching the Carolina Full Throttle Magazine event update.
And so whenever you get that email, whenever you get that stuff, man, you've got to, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to look like this on your screen if it's not in your magazine right in front of you. July 8th through 11th, which means tonight, right? Holy shit, man. Let's go ahead and start off the weekend. Wednesday, July 8th, we've got a bike night. There's actually a couple of them. This is the one that we're featuring for Wednesday this week. It's the Raging Knights, South Carolina. Bike night at Star Tavern in Little River. It's going to be 6 to 8 p.m. There's going to be live music. Get out there and support the Raging Knights in South Carolina, the firefighter group there, man. Make sure you check that out. Thursday night, bike night, we've got one in Angier, North Carolina, which is in the Raleigh area for those who have not heard of it. We just did an Angier Bike Fest and Angier Bike Fest bike show, man. Great group of people, cool riding community over there, man. Had a great time with them. They're having bike nights at Napper Tandy's, which is one of our advertisers in the magazine as well. So make sure you check that out. That'll start at 7 p.m. and it benefits Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. So why not go have a good time and raise some money, man? Pretty cool stuff. Now, Friday night, man. Friday night, great night for bike nights, and we are full of them, man. The 80s themed bike night will be at Madhouse Harley Davidson in Winston-Salem from 6 to 9 p.m. Always a good time over there. They do this once a month, man, so you don't want to miss this kind of stuff. So we'll have that this Friday, July 10th. Also upstairs, man, same building, Madhouse Harley Davidson on the lower level. The Last Lap Bar and Grill is on the road level there. They're having their bike night, audio night. It's going to be Friday night. All bikes are welcome. Come out, check that out. Now they are getting pumped for their Saturday June Tunes audio show and Redline bike show that will be at Madhouse Harley Davidson. Very cool stuff right there. By the way, man, stop by the old Last Lap on Delivery and had a burger. Man, they've got some good food over there. Cool place. It's always been a cool place. New owners have taken it over. Really made the place snappy. Just real nice stuff, man. So make sure you go back by and check them out if you haven't in a while. Tilly Harley Davidson also getting in on the bike night swing here for Friday night in Statesville, North Carolina, 6 to 9:30. They've got swag bag giveaways. They've got food. They've got door prizes. They've got live music. They've got it all. Tilly Harley Davidson, Statesville, North Carolina. Make sure you check them out as well. Independence Harley Davidson. Now they're doing every Friday night. They're doing bike nights, and they just had the Moonshine Bandits there last week, man. If you missed out on that, I hate it for you. This weekend, this Friday, they're having their regular bike night, regular bike night, but it's hosted by Dump Truck, so you've got that going for you. He's going to be doing the biker games. There's going to be food trucks. There's going to be a DJ. It's going to be a great time down in Matthews, North Carolina at Independence Harley Davidson. Make sure you check that out. Fort Bragg Harley Davidson in Fayetteville, North Carolina is having kind of a weekend thing, man, but their bike night is going to kick that off. The Dirty Dozen Bike Wash is going on. This is in celebration of their 12th anniversary as Fort Bragg Harley Davidson. It was Cape Fear Harley Davidson before that. It was probably something else before that, but that's as far back as my knowledge goes with them. It was Cape Fear Harley Davidson when we started working with them back in the day. So cool stuff, man. 12th anniversary, nothing to shake a stick at, man. But they're having a bikini bike wash on Friday. It's gonna be, oh man, actually July 10th. It's gonna be that's Friday. All right, noon to 4 p.m. for that one. DJ, food trucks, vendors, all kinds of stuff like that for that. And then of course Saturday they're gonna follow that up with a bikini contest, a DJ, grill, vendors, and food trucks. You know, honestly, if you look at their ad in the magazine, they've got something going on every single weekend. Place to be every week is Fort Bragg Harley Davidson for sure. So make sure you check them out. Getting into Saturday, man, plenty of things. Yes, and on Instagram, if you're watching over there, I can't highlight these comments, man. When my boy over here is going to Gettysburg. It is Gettysburg Bike Weekend, July 8th through the 12th. And that's cool, man. Something to put on the list. Around here, we're going to talk about North and South Carolina. I might throw in Daytona if they advertise with us, but that's also cool. Definitely on the list for stuff hot up in PA, man. Gettysburg would have been going on July 3rd and 4th. They probably had some cool reenactments, man. But back to the Carolinas, or, watch this mess me up right off the gate. Virginia. Benefit ride and memorial for Pork Chop is going to be out Thunder Roads Harley Davidson, which is they're celebrating their 20th anniversary. Very cool stuff. Thunder Road Harley Davidson. The registration for this ride is going to be 10:30 a.m. Kickstands up at noon. Proceeds will go to his family to help with funeral expenses and financial support. I say this all the time, and it's true every single time. This is what the biker community is about, man. We're always riding, we're always out there having a good time. But when one of our friends goes down, this is where this all came together of having a ride, having a benefit, having stuff like that is for things like this. Help this family out. This guy was a rider. This guy was a friend. It's worth checking out there. Thunder Road Harley Davidson. Like I said, registration's at 10:30 a.m. for that one. There's gonna be a raffle and food available as well. Kinsley's Ride, American Legion Post 87's hosting that one this Saturday, July 11th. Registration's 11 a.m. for that one. Kickstands up at 12:30. Again, proceeds go to Kinsley's family for that one. Oh man, and it's funny. Mom came around the corner. She's the CEO, by the way, and was checking this out. She's like, "Toys for Tots." Yes, absolutely. Christmas, man. We're halfway through the year, right? It's July, so we're in the 7th month. Is halfway point, and so Christmas and July stuff starts popping up. The first one to the plate is Double D Burnout Saloon, which we'll talk about their Sunday Fun Day later on here. But as far as Saturday, they're having their Toys for Tots event. It's going to start at the Podium, which is in High Point. It's the old Hams, I believe, over there at the Palladium there. So make sure you check that out. High Point now, they are going to ride to Double D's, which they'll have the after party there, bring a new unwrapped toy. It's going to be a good time. If you've ever been to Double D's, you know it's going to be a good time. So make sure you check them out right there. Starting the season strong with their Toys for Tots Christmas in July event. And I mentioned this earlier because of the Friday, Saturday thing, but the June Tune Sound Competition this weekend at Madhouse Harley Davidson in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That's going to be going on 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. There's a cash payout in every class. Make sure you check that out if you are an audio guy or gal. I know those exist too. So make sure you check that out right there in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Independence Harley Davidson is also hosting the 2nd annual Butterfly Babies Memorial Ride. That's going to be Saturday, July 11th. Make sure you check this one out. Benefits families with babies in the NICU, were in the NICU, and or navigating the loss of their baby. Can't even imagine what that's like. I actually have a set of friends here that that are navigating this right now. Dylan and Alex from Wretched Clothing are dealing with this kind of stuff right now. They're raising money to take their kid to Beantown, Boston, for yet another heart surgery. My boy is not even a year old. Man, I'm telling you what, that's got to be a rough way. They're raising money too, but this is going to be for Butterfly Babies charity ride. So make sure you check this out. It's one of those things, man. It hits home. Get out there and check this out, man. It's a big deal. We have a large event going on as well as the Full Throttle Magazine Bike Show Tour goes on. We're down to the last two regular season bike shows here for the Bike Show Tour, the 2026 Bike Show Tour. It's going to be at Speedway Harley Davidson this weekend in Concord, North Carolina. They're starting their day off with bikes and breakfast. So free breakfast starting at 9 a.m. I'll already be out there. We'll be playing some tunes, eating some breakfast, having a good time, setting up for the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Checkered Flag Bike Show, part of the Bike Show Tour. That is going to be 11 to 3 p.m. Now, as always, for our regular season bike show tours, free registration, guys. No cost to get involved. Registration is going to be 11 to 3 p.m. Cool custom awards at 4 p.m. We're going to do all that. There's going to be 10 classes, best in show, plus best in show. There's going to be some choice awards as well. Let's see. Oh, also free 2026 bike show shirt for the first 20 bikes that register out there with us that day. It's going to be a big time, man. Come out there, and the best in show gets invited to our bike show in Greensboro, which will be back on January 30th this year. And there's my boy Jason Bullard. I was just talking about this build. Holy crap, guys. He's going to be out there Saturday. Man, I'm telling you, look, you're not going to want him. You didn't want to miss this event in the first place, man. We always have a stellar crew of motorcycles out there. Free registration kind of does that, man. Plus, we're doing full throttle bike shows, man. They draw a crowd. We're gonna have a big time. But if you want to see too long, Jason Bullard's hand-built custom trike that's 13 feet long, 7 feet wide, fully hand-built with twin Yamaha engines on it, man. He's gonna be out there. That's a big deal, guys. Don't sleep on this, man. Make sure you're out there. Thanks for joining in, Jason, man. Good to see you as always on here. But that's going to be that checkered flag bike show at Speedway Harley Davidson. It's going to be a great time. Come on out and hang out with us, man. Whether you've got like a custom, whether you got a bagger, whether you got a performance bike, we got classes for them. Bring them out, man. I love to see them. And you might win your way to that January 30th bike show inside the Greensboro Coliseum, where we'll be giving away $12,000 in cash prizes. Huge deal. Biggest bike show on January 30th in the world, probably. Also July 11th, the 250th anniversary cookout being hosted by Cox's Harley Davidson in Asheboro, keeping that Independence Day spirit going. That's what I love, man. Look, I'm telling you what, if you take your flags down after July 4th, man, there's something wrong with that, man. We fly them 12 months out of the year, but the yard flags, man, I like to keep those up at least all July. So I appreciate these guys keeping this going. This is awesome. Plus, hey, man, free burgers, free hot dogs. Cox's Harley Davidson celebrating their 65th anniversary this year. A lot of cool stuff going on there, man, so make sure you check them out. Boone Motor Co. in Franklinton, North Carolina is having a scavenger hunt ride. Registration is at 10 a.m. for that one. Proceeds are going to veterans and first responders. Very, very cool stuff, man. Boone's a great guy. His company is awesome, and this looks like it's going to be a great event, so make sure you check that one out. Looks like they're going to have raffles as well. Very, very cool stuff. You can win a beautiful motorcycle. Check it out over there, Boone Motor Co. in Franklinton, North Carolina. Tobacco Road Harley Davidson also getting in on the fun for this weekend with Wings and Wheels on Saturday. 11 a.m. They're going to have a DJ. They're going to have a hot wing lunch. They're going to have a tiki bar. They're going to have prize giveaways. Sounds like an awesome time. By the way, Tobacco Road Harley Davidson, the only privateer racer in the King of the Baggers. Such a cool thing. Such a huge feat, man. And also to be from our home state. So cool. They're going to be in California at the King of the Baggers race this weekend. racing for us, honestly, racing for us. That's really cool. But like every other bike on the circuit is backed by, whatever, motor company, like Indian bikes. There's the Harley Davidson factory motorcycles. They're all competing with factory, deal, man, factory backing. And we've got Tobacco Road Harley Davidson that's paired up with Mad Monkey Motorsports, and they've got the only privateer stuff. It's so cool, man. Such a cool thing. Go out there and pull for the number 88 in the King of the Baggers. Max is going to be piloting that thing again, man. So cool. All right, on with the events. July 11th, also the Road Docs Throttle Therapy Motorcycle Ride fundraiser, which is going to be in Richfield, North Carolina. Supports the EMS NC Road Docs. Make sure you get out there and check them out. They got all kinds of stuff going on. 50-50 gun raffle, silent auction, all kinds of cool stuff. Honda Suzuki of Sanford. My boys down there in Sanford. Love these guys, man. Great shop. Another family-owned item right there. We get in there, like, I knew these guys' father. My father and their father hung out, and they did that stuff. And so now I'm hanging out with them. It's a really cool thing. Honda Suzuki of Sanford in Sanford, North Carolina, with the benefit poker run for Joe Bazemore. Proceeds to benefit Joe and his family. The kickstands are up for that at 10 a.m. Again, that's what we do, man. We rally around our friends in the motorcycle community, get out there and support this family and help them out. Ooh, speaking of which, I always hate it when I get to this one. This is a big one. This is one, honestly, I'm usually at this one. We knew Jeremy. We knew we hung out with the Death Wish crew for years. A lot of fun times with those folks. And man, I am telling you what, we got caught up doing an event this day, and otherwise I would be out there in Sanford for this one at the Pit Stop Sports Bar. July 11th, Jeremy's memorial party. This is a great party, by the way. If you like just the motorcycle community, if you like burnouts, if you like just, this is a great freaking group of people. And worthy of a trip, man, down to Sanford. Food trucks, live music. They're having the low down dirty heathens, man. This is a big deal for this party. There's going to be a custom trophy for the burnout contest, which, by the way, guys, is off the chain. We do burnout contests like all the time. This one takes the cake every single year. That was kind of part of Death Wish's whole deal, man. They had a stunt team. They just did it up, man. It was awesome. So this is a great party. Go out there and hang out with these folks, man. A lot of good people are going to be out there. Our friends from the Rebel Spirit will be there. The Carolina Biker Lawyers will be out there, man. Very, very cool stuff. I'm telling you, man, I definitely endorse this one. Get out there and hang out with them. That's going to be a good one for sure. And then, like I said, the 2-day deal here at the Fort Bragg Harley Davidson, celebrating their 12th anniversary. The July 11th section of this will be the bikini contest, DJ, grill, vendors, cool stuff like that. We hit on that a little bit earlier, man. Let's see. Got Hey Nice Bike. Oh, if you're over here on Instagram, read these things off every once in a while. Hey Nice Bike, by the way, if you're looking for cool content on YouTube, you gotta look up Hey Nice Bike, man. This is our boy right here. His question is, got anything else coming up down towards Myrtle Beach? We're gonna get there. These are in order of west to east, north to south. So there is, I think there's 1 or 2 events on here for Myrtle Beach. And plus the first one of the weekend was Little River, which, I mean, I realize that's pretty damn close to the North Carolina line, but that's in there too. We'll get there. We'll get there, man. Appreciate you being on here. Like I said, man, make sure you look up Hey Nice Bike, Instagram, Facebook, definitely YouTube. Check out his stuff. Very cool stuff. There's also a ride in for autism / cruise in at the Fort Bragg Harley Davidson this weekend. Busy weekend for them. Our friends at Freedom Biker Church in Benson, the original Freedom Biker Church, by the way, is having their 20-year celebration of riding for Christ. That's going to be 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Food, live music, and all kinds of fun. Great folks that are running that, man. I'd definitely get out there and see that one too. The Kickstand Bar in Goldsboro, North Carolina is having their ride for VFW. Kickstand's up at 1 p.m. Live music, food available, benefits the VFW in Goldsboro right there, man. Cool stuff. Some cool stops on there, man. So make sure you check that one out. South Carolina, Sydney's Journey Benefit Ride, Dark Horse Cycle Works. Very cool setup over there, man. Make sure you go check them out. They're hosting this event in Easley, South Carolina. Registration's at 9 a.m. Kickstands up at 10 a.m. Benefits Sydney's Journey. Chase Owens runs that shop there, man. Hell of a custom builder. Make sure you check that out right there. Also, the Beaver Bar, ninth annual memorial party at the Beaver Bar for Under the Wings of an Angel. Very cool stuff going on there in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. 5 to 8 p.m. is that party. It's $10 for a single, $15 for a couple. Donation at the door. Go check them out right there. Like I said, 1 or 2. Sunday, July 12th, kicking back into Sunday. Sunday Fun Day is always a big thing with Double D Burnout Saloon. As you can see, they've got a cool lineup of bands all July long. But here's the deal, man. Sunday Fun Day. If it's Sunday, you need to head to Double D. That's in Kernersville, North Carolina. Make sure you check them out over there. They've got Back at It playing this Sunday, July 12th. I think the bands usually go on around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, it's the South, right? So you got to make sure to, give time for people going to church and going out for brunch, and then they can go out riding and get over to Sunday Fun Day there at Double D's Burnout Saloon. So that's what we've got going on for this weekend. There are, like I said, we're down to the last 2 bike shows for us in our regular season. After this weekend at Speedway Harley-Davidson, we'll be at Doghouse Harley-Davidson in Rock Hill, South Carolina for the 2 Broke for Sturgis bike show, August 1st, man. That is the last show of the year for us. We'll be down at the rally in Myrtle Beach, of course, but this is regular season stuff. So last chance to get to one of those bike shows in town there, Rock Hill, South Carolina. Of course, the Smokeout is coming back around, man. I talked to these folks recently. They are super stoked getting all their bands dialed in. September 10th through 13th. This is a new weekend for them. It used to be the first weekend of September. Now it is the 2nd. So make sure you mark that on your calendar. And they've got early bird tickets going on right now. If you go to smokeoutrally.com, you can save some money and get your tickets early. And by the way, if you register for the weekend packages, they will draw 13 people out of all of the weekend packages that they sell, the early bird ones, to get a key that could start that Softail right there. Heritage Softail could be yours. Cool Evo, man. Look, you can ride it like that. I'd ride the wheels off of it. You can take it apart. That Evo engine is a bulletproof engine, man. So make sure you check that out right there. It's Smokeout 26, September 10th through 13th. And then getting far into the fall, it seems like a long ways away, but it's not. October 9th through 10th is the AMCA Southern National, another one of my favorite events. This is the 17th annual. We're always at this one. Love this event. If you love old motorcycles, seeing them ridden around, hang out with these guys. This is where you need to be. So make sure you check that one out at the Denton Farm Park in Denton, North Carolina. And then, of course, coming back, attempt number 5, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine custom bike show inside the Greensboro Coliseum. We're doing it again, guys. We're doing it again now. Registration for this bike show opens in August. So again, man, we've sold out every single year of vendors. We've sold out of bike show spots. If you want in on this, man, go ahead and register your bike when it opens in August. You will not regret it. We'll do $12,000 in cash prizes for this event. Have classes for everything. Have live music, bikini contests. We have a shitty Sportster giveaway. We do all kinds of stuff, man. And it's like once you get inside, like everything is free, man. Like, well, I mean, you're paying for your food, but I mean, like the shitty Sportster raffle, that's a free ticket. It's just a great time, man. We had 180 vendor spots sold out last time, 280 motorcycles registered. It's going to be a big deal. You're going to be there. I'm going to be there. It's going to be great. And speaking of which, man, speaking of Jason Bullard's Monster Yamaha trike, if you go to our YouTube page, you can check out a really quick video on it that we did at the Independence Bike Show that kicked off our season this year. Very cool stuff. But he's going to be in Concord this Saturday, so you're going to want to go and check that out for yourself. Such a cool build. And that, my friends, is what we have for this weekend. Again, you don't have to sit through this. You don't have to listen to all this. I don't have to say it all. It's all inside every single issue of the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine. Pick it up at our advertisers' place of business. Check it out in print. 336 months in a row. Never missed a deadline. So make sure you guys pick that up, man. And yeah, I'm done, man. It's 3:30. I got some work to do. We got some stuff to do. That is 26 minutes of your life that you've completely wasted, but I appreciate you spending it with me. Get out there, ride your motorcycles. We'll see you this weekend. We'll be set up in Concord at Speedway Harley-Davidson for the Checkered Flag Bike Show. Bring some cool bikes. We'll take a look at them. See you there.